Hi, I'm Jenkins, and welcome to week 20 of Reflections. Now, it's an even number, it's a multiple of 10, so you know it's going to be a special episode here of Reflections. Now, this is my most highly anticipated Reflections video that I'm recording here. I'm really excited, so let's get things kicked off with a couple highlights real quick. Uh, I just woke up today in Bridgeport, California, and now in a hotel, and now I'm in a different hotel back in the beautiful town of Hawthorne. Now, things have just been so jumbled up recently, and I'm just the opposite of settled. I'm living with my bare minimum possessions. It's been fun, but it's very, uh, it's crazy. I want to get settled here eventually. I've been doing a lot of learning and training with my new job. I'm learning a lot, and I'm getting along well with my new manager. And he's showing me the ropes. And tomorrow's gonna be my first actual field day doing exploration geology, and that's why I got my bucket hat on here. Because if you don't have something to shield you from the sun, you're gonna be toast in no time. Also, I told you it was a very highly anticipated episode for a reason, and that main reason is I made an entire new system. I am bringing back my Excel tracking sheet, and I'm gonna do it in a new way though. It's kind of a it's kind of a middle ground between um, lowering the standard, to lower the starting friction for different activities, but also keeping track, keeping myself accountable every single day. So let's dive into that, shall we? So here you can see my new sheet. Now, I've been working on this a lot this week, and I'm really excited to get it started here. So this pink row you see at the top, these are my current daily goals. Now, these are subject to change, okay? I'm starting low. I'm keeping the bar low so I can't fail. And that is meant to give me some positive momentum, and I'll be able to keep stepping up, increasing the time as I see fit. So right now I'm just doing 5-minute tasks every day. And these tasks that I have listed at the top, I have deemed to be uh, ones that are productive and serving me in some way in the long term or otherwise. And they're just beneficial for me to do. And these are the 6 main ones I've come up with, as well as limiting my screen time. As you all know, that's been a problem in the past. So I wanted to take things further by tracking things by each day of the week, so you all could see how many minutes I'm putting in. I do want to keep it on minutes too first, to start things out at least, and you'll find out later another reason for that as well. But I think minutes will keep things interesting for us, and I'm not gonna have a stopwatch and timer for every single activity I'm doing, but this is gonna be like an honest estimate. And if I do have to do a rough guess of how long I was working on something, I promise you I will round down, and I'll always round down. So I will be honest. And you might have noticed, maybe not, but I did remove the remixing column here, and I'm just going to lump that into music production. And then, in good faith as well, just know that, you know, I'm going to be doing remixing as part of my music production. Those two fall in the same category, really. And I do understand I need to be working on that, and I will be incorporating that into my weekly routine. And since I got rid of the remixing column, I have added a new one, and that is the reading column. I have told you guys in the past that I've really wanted to increase my reading habits here, and I think 5 minutes a day is perfect. I'm probably already doing at least that already, but this is just a way to make sure I stay consistent. So all my weekly minutes per days are added up here on this bottom column, and that will add up everything for each weekday. And then the idea that I had was to, well, first of all, I only got Sunday down today because I pretty much finished this spreadsheet on Friday, and I've been moving all over the place since. But today, this is what I'm going to have done at the end of the day, and let's just give it a weekly rating of 2. It should be a 10 though, right? Because I came up with a spreadsheet. But let's just call it a 2 for now. And I'm going to take this, cut that, take that up here, and now this blue bar at the top here, that is going to be a kind of a record of my previous weeks, kind of like what I had up here. This is like the old school system I had. I'm just going to keep that there for reference, and then I'm going to put my week totals here under the blue bar, and the blue bar is going to have my then current weekly goals, and then I'm going to sum up the minutes here. But that wasn't quite enough for me. I had way too much fun making this spreadsheet, so I took it a step further. And this is kind of an idea I had, but I want to see what you all think about it. And honestly, if you guys don't think it should be in the video, I'm probably going to keep doing this on my own time because I think it's going to help motivate me a ton. I'm already super excited about it, and I'll explain exactly why. So here again is the total minutes of productive minutes I put in a week. Now this doesn't count screen time because that's just limiting more so than adding. So it's all the productive minutes of that I put in for that particular week. And yep, looks good to me. And those minutes, I made a point shop here, and they can get converted 1-for-1 into points. And I was just having a little fun here with the earn them all, spend them all slogan. And I'll have a total balance here, and then here's where you guys can come in to help. These all these right here, these are just ideas right now, nothing set in stone, but this was just an idea I had. But I can spend my minutes, spend my points that I get from doing productive activities, and give myself the right to indulge in habits that I do like, indulge in activities or whatever. So I can still do that every now and then, but it'll be capped in a way that's, healthy, right? It's okay to do these things every once in a while, but this makes it a fun way for me to like earn, save, and spend, those points on merits, for doing a good job. So just an example here, just 1 beer for 100 points. Maybe it should be a little more, but extra hour of gaming or just a complete day off, which would be a lot of points, where I could just do whatever. But, so there's that. And then I also want to ask y'all if you think penalties would be a good idea here. I mean, might as well just put the floor on the gas, right? This looks really fun for me. And penalties could be like, 1-for-1 minutes going over 600 on screen time, something like that. Maybe not that harsh because that can really get out of hand. So anyway, I got one more thing here. As I've told you all before, I am an avid RuneScape fan. I have been for most of my life now. And so when you master a skill in that game, it's typically it's a 99. It's level 99. So I kind of wanted to, look at my music production skill as a skill in RuneScape. So what I did was I took the total amount of experience that it takes to get a 99 stat, and I divided it by 10,000 to represent the 10,000 hours to master a skill. I can't quite remember the exact reading, but I can maybe paste it in the description. And so that gives me how many hours are equivalent to the experience to get a 99. And I took that divided by 60 again to see how much experience is equivalent to 1 minute put into, learning music production. And it's about 27.7 experience per minute of music production. So yeah, it tells me which level I would be in RuneScape for my music production time. So how about that? So that's only taking the time from the music production too. So yeah, I thought it was a really cool idea, and I like it. Look at that. I'm already level 8, and I only put I only put 5 minutes into it, but it's gonna start becoming a grind before you know it. So that is what I. Oh my. Okay. Yeah. There we go. All right. So that's what I got for my spreadsheet, and let me know what you guys think about it. I, for one, am super excited about it. I'm ready to get this show on the road and start kicking some major ass here. I'm ready to go to war and really start taking things to the next level. And I know 5 minutes in a particular thing doesn't sound like much at all, but from my sources that I've learned from, they all recommend this, and I probably need it really bad for what I've been doing to myself, expecting so much at once, and it's obviously hasn't been working, at least not sustainably. So moving forward, I want to just tackle these daily goals. There's no excuse. Like there's no reason I can't do no compromise approach to this, because even if I do screw up my whole day or I'm super busy, all these activities, it's 6 activities, 5 minutes apiece, takes 30 minutes to get through them. So I should be able to just stay up a little late and do that, you know? There's no excuses now. There's never been any excuses, but now it's like it's just going to become very sad if I'm not able to do these things. So, that is what I've got for week 20. I hope you all have a great week. Smash your goals now. No compromise. Let's go.